welcome back guys, it's Sammy, and on today's episode we're going to go through Sand. So this is my Sand to US dollar chart right here. At the moment Sand has done very well in this rising channel. I am looking at taking more profit from Sand as we do approach this upper line of resistance over here. At the moment Sand has found resistance at the 2131 Fibonacci area of $7, and if we go onto the daily to look at it in particular, if we pull a fib on it, you can see it got rejected right there at the 618, and if we draw the line of the 702, it's the golden pocket, and you can see it perfectly. It pretty much got wicked just through it, but got rejected off the 702, so that's a strong area of rejection. I am looking for Sand to find support at the lower fibs, which it's already tested the 0.5, came back up. But if it continues to drop, I do expect it to hold this line here, the 382, at around $5.42, which might be a great opportunity to dollar cost average in. This was previous resistance and it hasn't been tested as support. And also you got the 21 daily moving average coming in. So this might hold it as a level of support. But then again, Sand is very overextended. Like I said, if it continues going higher, I would be looking at taking profits in this region as we approach this green box up here. So let's just have a look at that again. So that's pretty much close to the 2.414 fib, which is $12. But in particular, I'd rather use these fib levels because it might be a little bit more accurate for the pricing. So Sand has done exceptionally well, but remember, people take profits and you have to take your profits before other people do. Otherwise you get caught holding the bag. If Sand does have a retracement, I'll be looking at this key area of support right here, which was previous resistance, broke through it. It might come back down, test this line, or it might come and test the channel, so we'll wait and see. Now let's look at Sand versus Bitcoin, which is very interesting. Switch it over to the daily. We could see that ever since pretty much late November, Sand has just been consolidating sideways. This is somewhat of a sideways consolidation, which is good. If it falls under this area of support, then you're looking at Bitcoin outperforming Sand. But what we're looking for is, at the moment, I want to see Sand break and retest this upper area of resistance to continue outperforming Bitcoin. But that will be my telltale sign. Whether or not I'll start scaling out of Sand is pretty much if this area of support doesn't hold against Bitcoin. I'll switch over back to my Sand USDT chart and have a look at where Sand is, how it's performing, and I might be taking profits, because at the end of the day, there's no point holding it if it's not outperforming Bitcoin. If Sand does fall through, I do look at support coming in this area, which was previous swing high here, previous swing low there, and also this area here, which was previous resistance as well. So that's my area for Sand. How far can it go? I'm not too sure, but let's just follow and take it from the fibs pretty much. So let's compare it also, Sand against the Ethereum chart, which is also available to trade on Binance. This has been a very interesting chart, and I'll show you why. So you can see here, Sand has just started accumulating. Ever since Ethereum started outperforming Sand from late November downwards, it had a retracement and then it went sideways. So this is what cryptos always do. They always follow a pump, a dump, and then a consolidation phase. So at the moment, accumulating, it's gone sideways and it's starting to put in high highs, high lows, which is very, very strong. I wouldn't trade this chart, but I am particularly interested in this green line up here. If Sand can break this line with volume confirmation, then it's an opportunity to swap your Ethereum for Sand to increase your ETH stack, or consider holding Sand because it is outperforming Ethereum. What would be great is if we see this rounded bottom complete up to the neckline and then also go down into a channel or a flag or a falling wedge or anything like that, and pretty much give us a cup and handle pattern. Because if we got a cap and handle, we could project the movement out of this. It would be potentially the depth of the cup, which if I got it here, push it up there, what type of return is that? Let's measure it up. So that could be a 36% return, which is quite achievable for Sand against Ethereum. So if we pull a fib on it, that gives us, about the 1.618, which is, you'll try to front run that, measure move, and take profits on the way up. So that is Sand. Thanks guys. If you enjoyed that content, please hit us a like and a subscribe, and comment down below what else you want us to cover off.